And hey, we're back, dude.
We're back, dude.
Oh, man.
They can't stop it.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
I'm looking right at you, man. I'm looking right at your face.
I'm back. It was 70 degrees yesterday.
Welcome back
this
to the
fucking sucks.
the cold tundra.
The barn is in disarray. What have you done to my barn?
I was frantically searching for my passport a few weeks ago.
So you fuck everything up? You fuck up everything?
God, you sound just like our father.
I mean, you've done horrible things to this barn.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It was already
food.
a mess.
I ate all of your sun chips, but that's about it.
All right. I don't care. You left the plain ones, I noticed. You don't like the plain sun chips?
Sun chips. Those suck.
Okay.
Those suck. Suck ass.
What's your favorite?
Probably the cheese.
Oh, I pegged you for a garden salsa kind of guy.
I like the garden salsa.
Those are good.
Garden salsa,
French onion's good too.
I feel like we sound like those kids with like the fucking like curly hair. You know, you ever see those kids that have a podcast?
Juice? What do you mean?
There's like kids with the fucking Zoomer haircuts that they just like, I like pizza.
Like broccoli haired kids.
Yeah, the broccoli haired kids.
Dude, I saw one right before I left Portland. Oregon, not a big deal. I was traveling around like the Northwest. My girlfriend took me around there, and then there was a kid recording TikToks, and he was shirtless, speaking Russian, and then he put on a shirt, and I was like, "Who's this broccoli-haired fucking pice of garbage?"
Who's this fucking?
There was like two 16-year-old girls in front of us, and they turned around, and I was like, fuck off. What do you and then we were walking, and then there was an Urban Outfitters, and I was like, bet you fucking anything those dumb bitches are going to Urban Outfitters. Guess who went in there with their stupid pants?
If I know anything about dumb bitches, they're going to the Urban Outfitters.
Oh my god, acid wash jeans, kill yourself. Fucking idiots.
Coming out swinging.
Dude, I'm tired.
You've had a long
I've had such a long day.
You've been taking the red eye flight. Did you take a nap? You get a nap in?
I tried to, but both my flights had turbulence, and I kept thinking I was going to die. And so I just wake up and be like, that's it.
Isn't there something blissful about just accepting that you're going to die on the plane?
Well, I don't know. I didn't do that.
You didn't do that? You didn't accept it?
No,
you bought it?
You just get on a plane, you're like, well, that's it. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
No?
I'll think about it, man.
All right.
I'm like, hey, this might be it.
No, I look around and I think who I'm going to eat first if I crash.
This is like Lost.
Yeah. Or, I started watching that show Yellow Jackets, and I guess it's a bunch of high school soccer girls who are going to eat each other.
Like, wait, did the plane crash? Or
the plane's going to crash? They're not lesbians. They're just going to...
They just thought they got
they're going to devour each other.
I've been seeing more and more clips of podcasts of there's just so many girls. I feel like every town has a girl that almost got murdered by her friend. I feel like every town in America has one girl who was almost brutally murdered by her friend and a boyfriend that encouraged her friend to do it. Have you been seeing these stories?
No, but I mean, I believe
What's going on with these broads killing each other? These broads killing each other.
People. Well, did you ever hear what was her name? The one who their mom had Munchausen by proxy. What's the fucking
the weird girl, Gypsy Rose
Blanchard. Yeah, where her mom was like, no, you have to have a wheelchair and you have to have a colostomy bag, just for fun. Which, that is funny. That is a funny thing to do. To be like, nah, you actually have a really bad condition.
It must be really fun to be able just to completely warp your child's mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I wonder if part of it was they did the procedures and the doctors were like, wait, why do we need to do this? And then she probably could have just been like, what are you going to do? You're going to tell everybody you did unnecessary surgery and now my daughter has to poop in a bag?
Right.
That's what you're telling
me?
Checkmate.
Got you, motherfucker.
I hate my daughter. But no, she got just a good old Wisconsin boy to bust down and kill her mother for her, which
damn,
that's just who we're just helpful guys.
we love to help.
We just love to help out.
Can I help with something? What do you need?
You want me to kill your mom?
Okay.
Right. Well, I used to be able to do a pretty good impression of her, and I've lost it. But I remember when the Hulu show came out, I could do a pretty good one. But the way that she asked the boy, at least in the show, to kill her mom, is she's they're doing weird role play. She's like, "Can you please kill my evil stepmother?" Which that's your real mom, bitch. You're about to kill your real ass mom.
She was calling her real mom or stepmom?
Well, they were doing a Cinderella thing where it's my evil stepmom.
Oh,
which I get it, dude.
It's like a role play that came to life.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I've been on Pornhub. I've seen what's been going on.
I never see like I don't know, like someone doing like a schoolgirl impression, like schoolgirl sort of like role play, and then like actually try to enroll in like elementary school. You know what I mean?
True.
Or middle school. You know, going to school.
No, of course, middle school.
Like, yeah, but then they actually, if you're doing role play of like killing your mom, like you want to kill your mom. No one wants to actually be a schoolgirl, but I guess these people want to kill their parents, I guess.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this parent is making their daughter pretend to have to use a wheelchair and then cut out her colon.
I remember hearing about that whole story. I'm like, I don't blame her at all.
No, I really don't blame her.
I mean,
well, it was also just crazy because like she got out and then now she's on like a reality show. I think like Life After Lockup or whatever. It's just crazy where it's like we've all just gotten together and decided she's never going to have a normal life ever. Like she's never. We've decided you're never going to be happy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you grew up with a mom that like made you sick on purpose. Like, let's just fucking never going to be normal. Never going to be able just to go to a coffee shop.
Dating just like a weird pudgy freak. And I think she's married to him.
Is it not the Midwest boy? Is the Midwest boy still in jail?
No, I think. I know the Midwest boy had a harsher sentence than she did because he was the one that like stabbed her to death. Okay. But I think he's out now. But no, she's married to someone else. But it's like,
wait, he's out?
He might be out now. This was a while ago, though.
Oh, how long ago was it?
Well, also I think they were both minors, or at least like they were young, and like white man in Wisconsin really not going to get punished very much.
Yeah.
My roommate who sold guns and drugs pretty much got off scot-free.
Pretty much. Just what, like a year in jail?
No, not even.
Not even. He didn't
like
even go to jail.
2 days jail time and then like 3 years probation, which like, okay.
What a great system that we have.
I know, right?
It works. it works really well.
No, if he was not white, they would have gunned him down in the street.
He'd be fucking in El Salvador right now. If he wasn't a white man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's I don't like that.
No, system's crazy.
One bit. Can you imagine like just I don't know getting like a speeding ticket and now you're in Honduras? I feel like we're not far from that. Like I forgot to register my car. Now I'm in fucking Guatemala.
I mean, I've said a lot of not great things about the administration next to my cell phone, and then now I'm kind of like, ooh, what are they gonna do? I've said some things.
Yeah, if you do anything this summer, don't post about it. That's for sure.
Move in silence.
Keep your phone off. Put it in a fucking bag and keep it quiet.
Well, I saw something about like, oh, if you're going to like a protest, don't bring your phone. Like, don't even put it in a Faraday bag. Just don't take it.
No,
with
I've
you.
been following this. Like, she's like a hacker woman, and she's just like giving updates and like telling people like, what to do and. Apparently this like professor got like disappeared. He was like working on like cybersecurity research or something, and now just no one knows where he is.
Well, like I don't know.
Cool.
I feel like it was just so crazy because like in 2016 they're like Trump is like Hitler, and I was like, okay, sure, yeah, he's like Hitler, and then now in this administration I'll see things where just like, oh, this is how what he's doing is exactly like what Hitler did, like actually, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
Oh,
no, I remember.
I
like,
guess he is being like Hitler now.
I remember like getting into like Twitter arguments with like an old friend because of like the January 6th thing. And I wasn't saying that it was good, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was like, I refuse to. Like, they're calling them terrorists. It's like I refuse to be terrified by these fucking pigs. Like, these are fucking hogs who just will break into a building. I refuse to be afraid of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these are not the early formations of like. Like they almost took over the fucking world.
Yeah,
like these people that's not the early formation, but hey, maybe it is. I don't fucking maybe. I
guess that's the thing is like, are you a terrorist if you're like hilariously incompetent? You know, because like there's got to be a guy in ISIS who just fumbles every single thing.
I mean, we could just do the Shane Gillis bit, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, no, that's not exactly how the bit is it?
Well, it's I mean, no, but like, they're just guys, you know, like they're just dudes.
Well, no, I'm saying like,
they fuck up all the time.
saying like, how bad do you have to be before you're not even a terrorist?
Oh, right,
you know,
right, yeah.
Where it's like, how many times do you miss when they're like, that's just a guy who just like there's like a guy in base where it's like they have an RPG, like he's not gonna hit anything.
You guys
sorry, is that the Shane Gillis bit?
he has like a suicide vest on. He's like, oh, I forgot the bomb. He like runs into a bank with a vest on. He's like, oh no. Darn it! It's like dun 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 dun. Whoopsie daisy,
dude. Curb is so good.
Yeah. Terror.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The terrorist buffoon. That's a very funny bit.
Yeah, I mean, like
I
feel like at some point, it's like there had to be a guy who was just so bad at it,
or like a kamikaze pilot that. I don't know, picked the wrong target, I guess. I don't know. If you crash a plane, like you did it. You just picked the wrong one. I'm also going on no sleep. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, dude, God. It's been a tough night for getting sleep in our household.
Tough night for the touched by a plague once again.
I went on like a hike like right before I left, and then it was kind of like a surprise hike. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, hey, how much further uphill are we gonna go? And my girlfriend was like, oh, like not that much further. Why? I was like, well, I do have to be up for the next like 30 fucking hours.
Wait, you went on a surprise hike?
Well, it's just like, hey, let's check out the Northwest, and it was like, oh, let's go to this park. But it was like the park's like a mile uphill. And then you get there and you're like, well, there's a really nice rose garden. And we got up there. It's like, I guess the roses aren't in bloom right now because it's fucking April. But no, it was fun. It was a good time. Got a slice of pizza.
Nice. At the rose garden?
No, before at a different time. Trying to bring levity to the situation by telling you about the pizza I got.
Right. Got a good pizza. I remember I went for a hike with some friends. We like went backpacking in Colorado, and like we got up. It was like 10:30. We're like, all right, guys, we got to get to the base of the mountain. We're gonna go up. We're gonna hike up like 4 miles uphill. Like, I don't need breakfast.
Oh,
I'm not hungry. I'm good. I'm good, dude. I'm ready to go. I'll just have some coffee and cigarettes, like a Frenchman.
That's right.
Me and my beret, but to go backpacking, and then we don't know what we're doing. We had no idea what we were doing, so we packed horribly.
Yeah,
and I'm the biggest guy in the crew, so I'm carrying the 60-pound rucksack up 4 miles uphill with zero food in me.
Nice.
This is a great idea. That's a good way to hike. It's a good way to go hiking. There's a good photo of me laying on the ground once we made it to our site, and I'm just completely pale. I got horrible altitude sickness. I like couldn't eat at that point. I was so hungry, and just everything I ate, I just immediately threw up.
Damn.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It was pretty. We were gonna stay up there for 3 days. We just did one night.
No,
I cannot do this.
That's just classic guy shit. Plan a trip, just completely not
bailing on it. Like, let's just get a hotel.
Well, I remember I went. I was in like Denver like years ago, and I was with like my girlfriend at the time, and then they were like, "Hey, we're going hiking, like with my family." And then it was August in Denver. So I brought nothing but shorts and like one long sleeve t-shirt. And I was like, all right, I'll wear my shorts and my long sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then we're like about to go. And she's like, hey, I think you're probably gonna be too cold. It was like, well, your whole family's like,
it's August, idiot.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's fucking August.
It's summertime.
She was like, do you want to borrow some like warmer clothes? And I was like, your whole family's 5'5". Like, it's not. What am I gonna borrow?
Just wear like a crop top jacket.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, this is it. This is what's happening. Like this, there is no other option. And then like go up to the mountain and like literally we're driving up, and I'm like, this is gonna be fine, dude. It's so fucking hot. And then we keep driving up, and then it literally starts snowing. I'm like, okay, this is actually gonna not be fun.
It's cold up there.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
No, it was hailing.
I thought it gets hotter when you get closer to the sun. I thought that's how it works.
I wish.
Shouldn't it be hotter?
No, instead you just seem like a fucking idiot.
Oh god, that sucks.
Yeah.
Was that when you saw Sleigh Bells?
Yeah, at Red Rocks.
Yeah.
She looked at me for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was like, Sleigh Bells looked at me.
What's up? I want to slay those bells.
Her and her 2 boys she has up there.
Her 2 fellas.
Her 2 fellas.
Just looking at those guys like,
yeah.
Get away from my girl.
Get away from her. I love her so much.
I think about her to this very day.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Skrillex update. I wasn't able to get tickets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried and
no.
I failed.
Oh man.
Yeah, the guys, you could have gotten a live episode from Red Rocks, me listening to Skrillex for 5 hours.
God.
Also, I'm saying it wrong on purpose. I had like 5 people ask me throughout the week, like,
really?
Are you saying it like that on purpose? Like, it's not Skrillex, right?
Oh man, you didn't get to hear him play the computer?
No, I didn't get to hear him turn the volume up and down.
Oh, you didn't get to hear him fucking bust it out on the MacBook?
Oh, dude, I didn't get to hear him do a low pass filter as the as the build is fuck.
Hey, you know what? He's a generational talent. I'll never get over that haircut he had. That's a crazy haircut that he had.
I'll still see like white girls with that haircut to this very day.
I feel like in 5 years he's just gonna look like Jason Mraz. He's gonna be like, now fedoras or dubstep or like whatever, whatever the fuck he says. What's his real name?
Sonny Moore.
Come on.
What?
That's his real name?
Yeah, Sonny
He's
Moore.
named like a candy company.
You get your Sonny Moore bars.
Yeah. He's named after like a candy company or like a fruit company that's killed 1 million African people.
It's Sonny Moore bananas.
That's right. Welcome to the Sonny Moore rubber plantation. We cut off hands.
We cut off hands here. The Sonny Moore strawberry plantation.
Yeah, this is our manager. He has a hand necklace.
He's got a ridiculous haircut.
Yeah. Did you know that Steve-O is like the son of like a fruit company executive?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, so is Theo Von. Like, do you know
Seriously?
Theo Von's real name? It's like Theonius.
If you told me he was the son of a fruit company, I would guess Theo Von. Like that's more of a fruit company executive's son
Theo
name.
Von's real name is
Theodontius Mondius.
Fedor Kapitani von Kurtanowski III. His dad's like a high-powered banker.
Huh.
Or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I know like Nick Kroll's dad runs like a private military company.
Nick Kroll's dad probably did 9/11.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Someone had to do it.
I just threw that out there.
No, I like that.
It's confidently wrong.
No, he probably did that with one of his voices.
9/11. He crashes. Like, did I do that?
Yeah. Or they're like about to crash and they're like, this is the hormone monster. We're going into a field in Pennsylvania. I don't know what he sounds like.
I can't remember a single voice from that fucking show.
Yeah.
It is. Do you think that show was a little weird?
Yeah, I remember it came out and I tried watching it and I think I took like 2 or 3 edibles and I was like, I can't watch this. And then I tried it when I was sober. I was like, I can do this for a little bit, but it's like, there's very few shows where I'm like, I can't watch more than 1 or 2 episodes at a time without getting like hurt, you know?
It's just like, I mean, someone's got to teach these kids about sex, right? Like someone's got to, but like,
did you ever have a sex talk though?
No, I never once had a sex talk.
Because I remember like our mom tried one time and then we were in the car and she was like, have you had sex? And I remember I said to her, I don't want to have this conversation. Do you want to have this conversation? She was like, not really. I'm like, well, then let's drop it.
No,
let's just not have it.
She found a condom in your garbage can once.
Yeah.
And then she comes up to me and she's like, is he having... Like she couldn't even say the word.
Yeah, dumbass.
And I was just like, all right, Mom, you got the numbers. Do the math.
Yeah.
You found there's cum in the condom.
Well, actually, funny enough, when that happened, I was just jacking off into condoms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to practice using condoms.
Oh, okay.
But then I did use it.
But it's like, would you rather
in a real
tell
life
me
scenario.
that he's beating off? Is that what you want me to tell you? Like,
yeah, there's really no good. It's also just like, why would I be like, hey, don't tell.
Don't tell me.
I'm beating off.
I'm nutting.
I'm busting into
Patty's
condoms.
Nutting.
Patty's.
But no, I never got a sex talk, and
you don't need it.
Yeah, I mean, so like being inundated with porn is bad, you know. But I mean, if they're putting out like positive stuff, like that's they can know like. They'll know what dirty talk is. They'll know how to do that.
I kind of disagree that we're inundated with porn.
You don't think that? Really?
When have you ever not had to seek out porn? When has porn ever just been sent to you?
Well, yeah. So I guess inundated's the wrong word, but
There's just a lot of it.
You're able to, with zero resistance, access like billions of hours of porn.
Well, I mean, before it was just you better hope that your dad jacks off and he's not secretly gay. And then as long as you fulfill both those, you have porno mags to jack off to.
I feel like that was better.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the kind of thing where it's like we can't go back from it, but it's like, does it really matter?
Yeah, I mean, they're the kid. You see, dick pills sold everywhere. Like people can't fuck anymore.
Yeah, good. We should become scientists.
we should
become researchers and scientists. That's good. Research. We should all be like castrated little animals that try to fix all this
really
shit.
Good singers.
Yeah, we should all be castrados, dude. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You're making a good point.
Yeah,
that sucks that none of us can get hard and we don't know how to make anything good.
The only thing we should worry about is eating treats and singing. That's everyone should be a little.
This is my utopia.
Your penis should shrink and fall off.
This is my city on a hill.
This is my city on a hill. Everyone, no penis, no vagina. We all sing and we all have treats.
You know why Rome fell? Because they were all fucking.
Treats. That's right.
They were all fucking.
They were all fucking.
Knock it off.
Well, they used to do like you'd have a big feast and you'd be like, "Well, I'm full. I'm gonna make myself throw up so I can eat more." And it was like, I get that.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. But if you're just a little pee-pee shrunken castrato, you'd be worried about singing.
Yeah. We'll make beautiful art.
That's right.
You're making a good point here. But no, I don't know. Going back to the dirty talk, I just wanted to tell this story because I didn't have access to porn. I was too afraid to watch it. I had to watch Cat House on Cinemax.
So much worse.
That was like, what?
That's so much worse.
I get, yeah. So I guess there is.
Wait, well, do you remember the first porn video that you watched?
I don't remember the first video, but the first gash I saw. I did want to say
that's good.
I was like, don't say that. But yeah, the first naked picture I saw was Stormy Daniels, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
She's out of time, huh?
I was like, when she was in the news, I'm like, an old friend.
Yeah.
From my little black book.
Huh.
Yeah, it was on Newgrounds. Strip poker on Newgrounds. Remember Newgrounds, the adults only section?
Not for porn. I know he did it for games.
Oh, well, the games were the porn.
Oh.
Porn games.
Oh,
pretty cool.
We are evolving, huh?
We are growing.
We're getting better.
But yeah, no, like Cat House. Like, yeah, I watched one episode because I thought there would be boobs.
I thought there were boobs.
There were boobs, but like it was like about the phone sex line. So it was like 50-year-old like divorced men calling into the brothel's phone sex line. So like, and like, you know, their whole thing is like acting like they're turned on by what's being said, the horrible things being said on the phone,
just awful things.
So like I thought it was like normal. So like I'm like 13, 14 watching like a guy on a phone sex line with a prostitute saying like, I want to use your pubes as dental floss.
God damn.
So that's what I think normal dirty talk is.
Yeah.
So I'm like sexting I'm like in, you know, I'm like in 8th grade sexting like this girl, and I'm like, okay, what can I really say to get her going, to get her rocks off? I was like, I'm gonna use your pubes as dental floss. She was like, what? And I'm like, I thought that's what
they say on Cat House.
That's what you girls were into.
Yeah.
Like Cinnamon loved it on Cat House.
Yeah. Holy shit. I'm surprised she didn't go for it.
She did not like it.
Yeah. Obviously. Obviously.
She didn't like that one bit.
Yeah. No, I remember. I think my first video was it was called "The Horny Cougar Gets What She Wants." Guess what she wanted?
Vague.
Guess what she wanted?
A cake.
Penis.
Yep. Could you even fucking believe
She's throwing a divorce party, and then the DJ comes over, and she takes a shine to the DJ.
Oh, he's like,
pretty much. And then she's like, "What if we had sex right now?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck?"
He's doing like DJ drops. Like,
yeah.
He's like, he's like, "Damn, son, where'd you find that?"
Damn, son.
He like pulls her panties down. He's like, "Damn, son.
Damn, son.
No, one funny thing about, sorry to go back to the new Skrillex album,
Of course.
but it's like, it's hosted by DJ
Khaled.
No, fuck, what's his fucking name?
Drama.
No, it's kind of like a Little B-esque figure, or like a riffraff almost, where it's just like excess. It's so funny. So like his whole thing is like bringing nuclear bombs to the party. He's like, nukes are now legal. Like, or he'll be like,
I like that.
Like a build's going and be like, I have extreme depression. Like, the shadow people are in your walls.
Huh. I like him.
I love it, dude.
That's cool.
It's really. Oh, DJ Smokey, that's his name.
DJ
Like,
Smokey.
DJ Smokey. Yeah,
Huh.
that's pretty cool.
I like that.
I like that.
I like
a lot.
his scary ad libs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I have severe depression. My life is in shambles. It's pretty good.
That's sick.
I like that.
I hate to do this. I'm gonna pee super quick.
Oh, you got to pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could vamp about
I'll
anything,
vamp.
feel free.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Well, team.
Oh, we can do this, Chris. We got this.
Oh, for Garrett too. We got Garrett. I got my boy Garrett on the ones and twos. Well, you ever heard of DJ Smokey, Garrett? You in the? Did you
I
listen
have
to
not
the new
heard of DJ
Skrillex?
Smokey.
Did you listen to the new Skrillex album?
I haven't yet.
Ooh. Did you listen
I
to the
haven't
Ultra set?
Not that yet either. I've been so busy. I've had like no free time to listen to music.
Did you do anything fun this weekend?
I'm trying to remember what my weekend was. It was mostly just relaxing,
Yeah.
spending some time with my wife. It was good.
Nice.
It was good.
My
My weeks,
wife.
my recent weeks have been totally filled with baseball.
All right.
This is just what I do.
We got to talk baseball, dude.
Well, so spoiler alert, we're doing news stories today, and I have a relevant news story to dig into.
Nice.
But no, the baseball stuff has just been like the problem I've been having is how to field a team where I don't have two positions that just suck.
Yeah.
This is a problem.
You can't just tuck them away
This
in right
is a
field.
problem.
Angels in the outfield.
Well, you can try. But I have a team that a lot of them just don't know how to play.
Can they
So
hit
how
the
do
ball
you
at least?
teach? No,
Are they all designated hitters?
they're not all designated hitters. No, it's just it's a problem. You bite the bullet and you think maybe my infield will suck, but my outfield will be awesome. Or it's the opposite. You just have to live with one of the two.
Have you had any kiddos like try to catch a pop fly and just get beamed in the face with the ball? That must be pretty funny.
I
sounds good.
close. I had an outfielder try to field a ball, but like cut short. So like he didn't get under it, and the ball landed in front of him, bounced off the hard ground, and hit him in the face.
Damn.
Nice.
So
it's funny watching kids get hurt. How old are the kids that you're coaching?
Oh, these are freshmen in high school.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah.
So most of them have years and years of baseball experience, but not all.
Right. You should just get one of the guy from the bench warmers with the little sheet of paper. It's like, I am 12.
Oh yeah, Carlos.
$20 bill.
Yeah,
fucking
mid 30-year-old guy. Yeah,
right. Yeah, fix the games. Fucking put some money on it.
I like it.
Clean up, dude.
I'd like to be corrupt.
I would love to corrupt.
this is the
more
solution.
corrupt,
Yeah,
a pure
Yeah,
thing.
this is good.
Yeah, I was so.
It's
bad
already
at
corrupt
baseball.
enough.
It's true.
I was fucking terrible. I would have been one of the awful kids on your fucking team. I was so fucking unbelievably bad at baseball. There was like
What
one
position
time
did you play?
I played right field.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Left field
all right.
sometimes, or like third base occasionally.
Mhm.
What?
But yeah, there was one time like
What are you talking about?
yeah, man, third base.
That's right field, and then you listed the two hardest positions.
I
Two of the
know.
hardest positions.
It must have been a bad team, but usually left field. I was left field, or was I right field? I can't remember.
I don't think it makes it.
Well,
I-
right
well,
field is the
eventually-
spot. No, it does. It does. It
Oh,
does.
yeah?
Right field
Event-
is the spot where barely anybody hits to. So they
Right.
usually put the worst player out in right field. Left
Right.
field, everyone gets hit to. So you have to
Right.
be good at fielding.
I was absolutely right field, and then eventually I did get moved to designated hitter.
Hell yeah.
So that means you're really bad, really
Or
not
really
good.
strong.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot. I remember I was like dating a girl when I played baseball, like sophomore year of high school. And she's like, "Oh, how is your game?" I'm like, well, I hit the ball really hard.
Ooh.
It's like, oh, what, like was it a double? I was like, no, they caught it.
But I hit it hard.
I hit it really hard.
Anyway, how about that hand
I think it
job
made their
we've
hand
been
hurt.
talking about?
You've been promising me this
Yeah,
hand job.
this coveted hand job we've been talking about.
Those are great and not the worst parts of sex.
That's right. Yeah, I love getting hurt.
Yeah, you can definitely do this better than me.
Yeah. No, I actually love rug burn on my piece.
Yeah, give me an Indian burn on
That's
my
right.
cock.
Right.
Oh,
First people's burn.
Well, I think this is a great.
sorry, Garrett.
Lord.
That got
No,
me so
that's good. I'm sorry that I was under that. So I think this is a good segue into our first news article.
Oh, that
It is baseball related. I don't
Hell
know.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys are in the know about this, but there's a big scandal going on in Major League Baseball right now.
There's not a
Um,
chance I
and-
know about it.
There's opening day, right? The New York Yankees come out with several players using what are called torpedo bats. They're these big baseball bats where they say they've moved around the wood in the bat to make it like bigger in certain areas or certain areas of the bat so that it's easier for guys to hit when they consistently hit the same spot. Okay. This is what they look like. I'm going to share this with you real quick. This is what they look like.
They look kind of thin.
And so the reason that this took off is because the New York Yankees immediately started hitting like unbelievable amounts of home runs with these bats. And so now there is a factory in Pennsylvania that makes these. They are just running out of supplies to make these bats because now everybody wants in on the action. So what do you guys think? Should this be just a thing that's allowed not only in baseball but just in like professional sports? Like if you could have a thing that makes you better at the one thing that is like not consistent for you in your sport, should that be legal?
No, they should. Okay, they should do steroids.
Yeah, you should be able to cheat in any way possible until that loophole is closed, and then you find a new one.
Oh, what? The game's more entertaining. They're doing the best thing. Like, yeah, I want more of that.
Yeah,
I want like arms. So like, I want them to like every time they swing the bat, their jerseys rip because they are so fucking muscular.
Well, I think also like you should be able to cheat, and then also like tragedies should be encouraged in sports. Like, tell me that WWE fans weren't more invested after Chris Benoit killed his family and himself.
You're making some good
Tell me
points
that
here.
you weren't more invested in the next Hell in a Cell.
Tell me that you weren't going to every Celtics game after Len Bias's heart exploded from cocaine.
That's awesome.
Tell me you didn't watch more basketball. Look, would it be tragic if Cooper Flagg's leg snapped in half?
Yeah.
It would be tragic.
Would it be funny?
I would watch. I'd
watch and go, wow, look at his leg.
Remember Kevin Ware?
Wait.
I thought it was Devin Ware.
Kevin, I forget. The guy whose leg, you remember his leg snap?
The leg snap guy.
Leg snap.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Garrett.
He has a Tom Segura leg.
No,
What was that?
it is Kevin Ware. It's Kevin Ware. But what are you guys advocating for?
Crime
And
tragedy.
And tragedy.
And horrible
and
things.
what we're really advocating for is entertainment.
That's right.
I want sports to be more entertaining. Hockey should have knife fights.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball should allow curb stomping.
Yeah.
Like full on fights. Like, dude, tell me you didn't love the NBA when the fight Malice in the Palace. You remember that?
Sure.
I want to go to an NBA game. They should have put more beer. They should have had a 2-drink minimum at NBA games after Malice in the Palace. They banned alcohol at NBA games after that
That's fucked up.
because people were throwing beer at the players.
Should have thrown rocks at them.
Give them tomatoes.
Give them tomatoes. Give them guns. Arm them.
Arm them.
Send them.
Have you seen a Serbian basketball game?
No.
They're crazy. There's like fireworks, like smoke
These guys
bombs.
are crazy.
These guys are crazy.
These guys are
Soccer
fucking crazy.
hooligans. Europe's doing it right, man.
Well,
they do gang violence for a regular season soccer game.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I think it was in Brazil where like a ref made a bad call and then they beheaded him in the stadium, and like that's
Show me a soccer dad who doesn't want to behead a ref.
Yeah.
And if you show me, I'll show you a liar if he
That's
says
right.
that he doesn't want to murder a ref that
Yeah.
fucked over his son.
That's true. I've been that son.
Yeah. Our dad should have killed that
He
guy.
should have killed him.
He should be in prison serving time right now.
That's right.
Well, you'll be in the MLS.
I was pretty good at soccer until one time I almost broke a kid's spine, and then I was like, maybe I don't like this as much as I thought I did.
What have I become?
I just accidentally slide tackled him, and then like this coach was like, "Can you feel this?" And he was like grabbing his hand, being like, "Can you breathe? Like, can you breathe?" And I was like,
God.
Damn, dude, like all because this kid's a pussy. What the fuck?
God, this kid's a
This is really tragic. I didn't know this kid's such a fucking loser.
If I'm a little bitch, will someone care about me?
Yeah.
No, I got recruited for like one of the good soccer teams in Rhode Island because there's one game that this girl that I had a crush on was there. So I played out of my fucking mind. I had like a hat trick. I remember this vividly.
Yeah?
I went nuts. Like, I played so well, and then just like never again did I
get
to that level. Yeah, like I literally went to I didn't get recruited. I got invited to like a tryout for like a really good team.
Yeah,
and then they were like, "Oh, this kid sucks." I'm like, "Well, there's no pussy.
Yeah,
where are the
what
chicks?
are the stakes?
Oh, where are the girls?" So yeah, I'm a one track mind on this.
That's
guy.
right, one track pony.
That's right, dude.
All right.
Yeah. That's me. More cheat and do crime. That's right. That's a confidently wrong stance.
Wonderful. All right. Next one. Speaking of crime, we'll see how you guys feel about this. So this is taking place in Queensland. A surgeon was fined $10,000 for sharing a photo of a comatose patient's swastika tattoo, which was tattooed on the man's penis.
Oh.
Okay.
What type of surgery?
Yeah, what was going on? Was it just like a dentist? He's just taking his wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you guys to talk about whether or not this is appropriate to do first, and then I'll reveal why this man was in the hospital.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't get the tattoo.
Yeah, I would not get a swastika on my cock.
If I were to think of places that would be safe to get a tattoo, I would think peen or butthole.
That is the funniest place. It could have just been a bit.
Place. Yeah,
like,
but
like this doctor, like, hey, I have the funniest patient.
Yeah.
On the fucking table right now.
That's right.
I found the funniest guy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I know a few open micers would be like, it is funny though. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, unless it's like penis transfer surgery, I don't understand. Maybe a vasectomy. That could be it.
I just keep it in the group chat. Like, why are you? They posted it on like their social media or like?
No, it was shared on WhatsApp. Yeah. Apparently, whoever got it sent it out.
They should just post it on post. Well, yeah, that's a bad friend, right? I'm more mad at the friend, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it was the friend or the doctor who did it.
The doctor did it, but the friend tattled. I don't like tattletales.
Yeah, I don't trust tattletales.
It was apparently with a bunch of other practitioners, so I guess somebody was like, "This is immoral."
Okay." It was just a neo-Nazi friend group. Okay, yeah, maybe bad.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. If one of I have friends that are doctors. If one of them has a patient with
I have friends that are Nazis.
I have friends, no, doctors, not doctors. But if they have a patient with a swastika tattoo on their cock, like I'm not gonna believe them. So I need to see photos.
I guess you do have to see it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna that's something so unbelievable. It's like I have to take a picture of this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Life's too short, man.
Life's too short.
So, okay, I'm going to reveal this now. The man was in the hospital after a homemade pipe bomb exploded in his hands.
Oh, okay. He was doing racist stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Send it. Send it to everybody. Yeah. You're not building a pipe bomb for fun, you know.
Yeah, you're not trying to do.
You're not being like,
things.
I do have a swastika tattoo on my penis, but this was really just more just for shits and
what
giggles.
If he's doing another bit?
Yeah, true.
This is just a really funny bit where I get a swastika tattoo on my cock and I make a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
You
and that's something you find funny.
I think it's pretty funny.
It's interesting.
I'm chuckling. Let's unpack that.
Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. Interesting.
It does kind of sound like a Conor O'Malley bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it does sound like it. Yeah.
So you were arrested making a pipe bomb with a swastika on your penis. Let's talk about that. Let's chat about that.
Well, you know, a wild night. It's a crazy night.
Should have been there.
Dude, it was one for the books.
You had to be there.
You had to fucking be there. I don't know why I thought that'd be
Dolph was going crazy.
He was wilding, dude. He was wilding. Yeah, that'd be fun to like snort like meth in a bunker. Like, yeah, I'm dolphin it up tonight, dude. I'm going Dolph mode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude. I mean, if I don't mind. I was gonna say if I was the leader of Germany, I knew I was going out. I'd party.
Yeah, me and Ava getting fucked up.
Me and Ava.
Rip. Well, no,
Okay.
no, not rip, not rip to Hitler.
Oh my God.
Rest
All right,
in
we're out.
rest
We're
in
out. We're out.
turbulence.
I hope you have a turbulent.
Yeah, I hope
afterlife.
you're not having fun, you dumb
I hope
bitch.
you're actually still alive and then die a horrible death.
Yeah.
There were so many ways that we could have avoided this. I'm just not sure how we just made it worse.
It's confidently wrong.
Right,
but-
That's right.
Let's change it up. It up. Have you guys heard of Stick Nation?
No.
I have not heard of Stick Nation.
Okay, so this is apparently an internet thing that's been floating around since January. People are getting really into it. It is essentially an internet phenomenon where people around the country or around the world really go out and on their daily travels find a stick and post it on the internet, and people talk about how nice the stick is.
I like that.
Here's a picture of a couple guys sharing their sticks. This could have been really bad. I could have shown something completely different.
You should have shown
Stick
me
dog.
a
This is
swastika tattoo on a cock.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Right?
like
Just
those.
a couple guys and their sticks.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
So this
we
is
were
a thing.
we were big stick kids.
Big
growing
stick
up.
kids, yeah.
We were super
a
into
lot of sword
sticks.
fighting.
A lot of sword fights. We had a whole game. We did.
We'd fight.
Yeah. I don't-
Victory.
Lots of sword
defeat.
fights.
Lots of
Dude,
sword
yeah,
fighting.
we envisioned like a whole sword fighting academy. Like we would like run
Yeah,
around.
we
our
made
backyard.
an anime.
Yeah, literally, it was
But,
heavily inspired by Samurai Jack.
Do we have any more stick photos?
I kind of want to see more of these sticks. The stick talk.
Yes.
They're all listening to Future.
This is our new podcast that we're doing is Stick
What the
Talk.
fuck this cash up with the new
Let
talk?
me pull it.
Sorry.
So here we go. Let me
Taliban bands running
share
straight
some
through
of
the
this.
machinery.
Is that?
So we saw these two.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's a couple sticks.
Some of them are less good than the others, but I respect them all trying.
That's TikTok. That's TikTok. You
Right,
know,
this lady found one that looks like a hand.
Oh, stick ladies.
Oh.
Ooh, damn. I'd like to show her a stick, folks. A little stick and poke.
So wait.
Sorry, what was that?
Can you guys go back and talk a little bit more about what you guys would do in these stick fights that you guys had as kids?
Just dueling.
Yeah, we were
Just doing it out, really.
we had like bamboo sticks for like my dad had them for the garden, and we just run around and have little sword fights. We'd also play one-on-one football.
Oh,
quite a bit. It was just me running.
A lot of
with the
trees
ball,
around,
trying
yeah.
to tackle. Yeah, the trees were other players.
That's right.
Like those are our friends.
Those are our pals.
We're the other trees. But yeah, I was like heavily inspired by Samurai Jack, a show that we never watched.
Oh, I watched it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I would just see the commercials. But God, it's so cool.
That's sick. Jack's awesome.
Dude, Jack is so sick. He's a samurai. His name's
Yeah.
Jack. There's like an evil creature that he's fighting.
Yeah.
He's got a ponytail.
It's true.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good stuff,
Yeah,
dude.
Pretty good stuff. A lot going on up here in
That's
this
right.
noggin. So, yeah.
All right, are we ready for another one?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
let's do it.
I'm ready for another one.
Okay, so the South African National Antarctic Expedition 4 base, I guess they've had 4 bases. Apparently, there are reports from this base that one of the guys there, that one of the crew members on this remote research team was exhibiting violent behavior, including physical and sexual harassment of his teammates.
Oh, that's not good.
And apparently some of the people that were on this base referred to it as being like a horror movie.
No kidding.
So what would you do if you were trapped on? What would you do if you were trapped on a South African Antarctic base with someone who wants to murder you?
I guess you have to frame them as being an alien and then do a blood test and then kill them, I guess. Here's what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, I mean that sucks.
Hey, that shit sucks.
That's such a bummer. That'd be funny. Like one of them's like calling like their spouse back home. He's like, "Yeah, this guy's just like trying to kill me in the lab," and he's like, "Babe, that sucks."
Well, it's also just funny that like there really isn't like a guy for that, you know? Like that just isn't a thing. Like there isn't a guy whose job is to stop that, you know?
Right.
Where it's like if you live in some like shitty small towns, like there's at least a alcoholic cop.
Right.
Like this, there's probably just nothing.
Right.
There's like a penguin with a vest.
Really long.
Yeah.
They got a polar bear
Yeah.
coming in to help you out. He's just
Damn.
You think he'd help, but just
yeah. Do we have a picture of this violent sack of garbage?
No, they're not sharing that, but this is the base, right?
Oh.
So
Well, it's a
pretty
lovely base.
remote. But apparently, what set this guy off was that there was a schedule change.
Oh, hey, I get it.
I mean,
That's it.
You're working night shift now?
It's important to have a routine.
It's true.
So this guy was probably like autistic, I think, maybe. You know?
Why would
I don't know.
why would that be
What?
the thing?
That's the excuse we're using for
Chris,
bad behavior
explain.
these days, right? Is that that's the excuse we're using, right? For bad things that happen?
Sure.
Please. No, what?
He's just
Detail
sending
to us.
He's
What-
sending his heart out to them. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, I mean it probably gets boring out there in Antarctica.
Yeah, you should become violent.
Novelty is the spice of life.
That's right.
It's like haven't done this before. Just
Yeah.
horrify my teammates.
That'd be cool, like a remake of The Thing, where it's just a guy that's bored.
Yeah, like the
Well, apparently
thing
in Chris's version, he's autistic. So
That's right, an autistic bored guy.
right. I mean, you know, my bad.
No, I mean, I could see it. It's just, you know,
take Leonardo DiCaprio from What's Eating Gilbert Grape and just put him in Antarctica.
Yeah, honestly, this is a mistake in hiring, Pat. You
That's
know,
right.
they really need to pick who they recruit better. That'd be so
Yeah.
funny for something like that to happen. They call the recruiter,
yeah,
like, "Hey, so the guy you hired tried to murder someone. This is your fault.
yeah, right.
Why didn't you? You should have asked him if he wants
Yeah.
to murder people.
Did you ask him if he was thinking about killing
Did
people?
you ask him?
Speaking of What's Eating Gilbert Grape, I remember I watched that movie with my mom, and then I remember like I don't know if she said it or I just saw it on the internet, but there was. Have you ever seen the movie?
No, I have not.
So it's just this family, like it's like an interesting family dynamic with the mom is like 500, like can't move, fat, like
Yeah.
just insanely fat, where it's like a central plot point is trying to fix the floors before they cave in from how fucking fat she is. And then someone was just like, "Did you know that she wasn't a trained actress?" It was like, yeah, obviously.
Wait, so that's a real? That's not someone in like a fat suit. That's a real.
No, but it was like I already knew that it was just a fat woman. They're like, "Did you know that she wasn't a professional actress?" It was like, "Oh, really? She wasn't a professional." The fucking 500-pound woman wasn't a professional.
Was she good? In the movie?
I mean, she just had to play herself. So yeah, they're like,
Wow.
did you know she wasn't a trained actress?
Wow. So I guess that's why people were mad about the whale. They're like, you should get a real one.
Yeah, get a real fatty
You can't have someone
Bumblati.
stealing fat valor.
That's right.
You can't have Brendan Fraser wearing a fat suit.
I thought he was just also fat though. It's not like he's skinny anymore.
Right.
He was like
wasn't-
hot.
He wasn't that. Dude, his fall from grace is crazy.
Well, did you ever see what happened?
It was just he had a weird moment.
He was
at the
just
Oscars,
weird.
right? He
was
had
just
it was
weird.
Not even like weird, like bad, just awkward. It
Yeah,
was just awkward.
yeah.
Damn.
And
He must
they
have did something. I feel like that can't be why.
I mean, I feel like he's the kind of guy where it's like once you see him do one weird thing, you're kind of like, I guess he is a freak. Like, there's not if Leonardo DiCaprio did a weird thing, I'd be like, well, he's still fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, he does do a weird thing. He wants to fuck 20-year-olds.
Oh wow. No, I mean that is crazy.
Yeah,
it's just funny to be like, this fucking creep wants to fuck younger. This rich, handsome actor wants to fuck younger women.
I don't know if I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast, but like I did that college show, and that was like the first thing I said when I started my set. I'm like, it's crazy that Leonardo DiCaprio wants to fuck people your age.
I mean, yeah,
just freaked out. They look like children, dude.
But I mean,
crazy.
Like, I do think it's kind of like a thing where it's like if you're someone who's like desirable to a large amount of people, you can't win. Because like, what's his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson, you know that guy? He's married to a woman like 18 years older than him. And then every time there's a picture of them together, all these people are like, that fucking disgusting hag. That pedophile groomer
predator.
Bitch. Where it's like, no, they're just married and have a good life together.
Right.
It's like you can't win. If people en masse want to fuck you, you can't win.
Yeah.
That's
true. They love to love you and then cast you aside.
That's right.
Throw them to the wolves.
Yeah, I mean that's just a very normal. They're just married, and then they're like that fucking hag.
18. That's not.
I could be exaggerated. I know that she's older
it's
than
quite
him.
an age gap, right?
I don't know if it's 18 though. Is what I'm saying.
But good for them. I wish them well.
Well, I guess the only thing that does make it weird is like I think he technically has a stepdaughter that's like pretty close to his age. I think maybe a bit younger, but it's like,
see, that's when it gets weird for me. Like, it's fine if you're like 18 years apart and you don't have a kid. But if you have a kid like their age, like, you remember like Will Smith's wife fucked like someone her son's age.
Well, she was entangled.
Sorry, she
was in an entanglement.
She slipped and fell into some cock.
She was in a quantum entanglement and got fucking trapped in his ass and balls.
Into a bush, and just fucking, all of a sudden she's got this guy inside her.
What the hell happened? Now I'm fucking this guy.
Whoopsie,
times a week.
Oh God!
It's a 24-year age difference.
Oh well.
That's a. It's just like, what do you talk about? Like, what do you talk about?
The war, the Great War.
Yeah, what does anyone talk about?
Yeah. You talk about World War II.
Talk about how good cocaine used to be. Talk about how much better it was.
I knew Carrie Fisher when she was young. She was the hottest lady in Hollywood. I knew Eddie Van Halen when he was taking piano lessons.
I don't know why, but do you ever watch BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
There's just like one moment where it's like some gross character just like,
when I die, bury me in Kathy Island.
Oh yeah,
I find that so
good
funny.
line.
Bury me in Kathy Island.
He just gets a phone like, "Hey Kathy, so we've had a request.
Yeah,
you can say no.
You feel free to say no.
Some guy wants to.
Some small animal.
Look,
it's
his
universe.
dying wish. Here's my question: how come a Make-A-Wish kid never asks for pussy? You ever think about that?
Yeah. There's a Curb episode where a Make-A-Wish kid wants to see tits.
Why not just go for it?
Just
go for broke.
Yeah, just full getting.
Look, I'm gonna die. You're not gonna get it. All right. I have cock and ball cancer, but you're not gonna get it.
I have cock and ball cancer.
You're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's a funny bit.
I'm excited to see what type of cancer I get.
Well, you want to take bets?
It's like a fun lottery. Which one? Which one am I going to get?
Yeah, betting will soon expand.
No, I'm going to ask them to turn me into RoboCop when I die.
Yeah, can you give me cannons on my hands?
I'd like to be RoboCop
guy. Yeah, I hope you don't get that.
We're all gonna.
Pat, we really could use your we could use your RoboCop in this next story.
Ooh, let's do it.
Oh.
So this is coming from Winnipeg, Canada.
Ooh,
technically
gross.
Manitoba, I guess.
Fucking disgusting.
You mean America?
But here's the deal. So a Winnipeg woman was ran over after a dispute about an empty spot in a parking lot. Apparently, she was trying to keep a spot from being taken and was essentially pushed into by the car, but that one was a little rolled over on her legs. So my question for you guys is it okay to be holding empty parking spots? And if people are doing that, should you just run them over?
Nope, you're not allowed to hold spots. You should be squished like a toothpaste tube. Fuck you. Stupid fucking idiot.
Is she alive? Is she okay?
Oh, yeah, she's alive. She's in the hospital with injuries to her lower body.
Well, stay forever. Fucking moron.
I mean, was like the new iPhone on sale? Like, what's the big deal? Like, what,
you can't hold spots.
Is it Black Friday shopping? Because if it's Black Friday shopping, then it's a busy day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna offer my professional opinion on whether or not you should hold parking spots open or not.
Don't do it.
But I always think you should choose violence.
Yeah.
So if that's what needs to happen, then if you have a dispute, it should be settled with violence and never words. Don't even say a word to your enemy. And if you have to run them over, then you have to run them over.
I've seen multiple videos of couples on a tour of a safari in Africa, and then they will get into an argument, and then one of them will get out of the car and then get mauled by a lion and then killed.
Wait, really?
And that is so funny to me.
That is really funny.
to just get into an argument about the dishes, and then you get out of the car and then you die. Well, there was one where it was like an Asian couple, and then it's a husband and wife. They're beefing, and then I think it's the wife's mother is also in the car, and then all of them get mauled by a lion.
Wait, do they all get out of the car?
So she gets out of the car, then he gets out of the car, then she gets attacked by the lion, then the mom gets out of the car to save her from the lion, then the lion eats the mom.
And then the husband's like, all right, I'm going home.
I think the husband's doing sports betting on his phone at the end.
He calls his mistress. Like, you're not going to believe what just happened.
We have run into some amazing luck. I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I think my official take is I don't care. I hope he gets squished. I really want to know what sales event was happening. Like, it was everything must go at Pier 1 Imports. Yeah.
Like, I need to get a glass globe for my fucking Christmas tree.
It was buy one get one free at Auntie Anne's, and now she's paralyzed.
They were running out of pretzels. All right,
Yeah.
you can't hold spots.
I'm not going to settle for the little pretzel sticks.
All right, no, come on. You think I'm just going to get?
I'd rather get squished.
I'm not going to get a plain. I want the cinnamon sugar. They go quick.
You do cinnamon sugar?
Yeah, I go cinnamon sugar.
I do salt and little cheese dip in it, dude. You know what's crazy?
You're the sour to my sweet.
I got Taco Bell the other day.
Mm.
You know they do fries now?
Yeah.
Back off. What are you doing?
Pretty good.
That's Wendy's.
I haven't had Taco Bell in a minute.
Oh, you're missing out. It's still there.
I haven't had McDonald's, Taco Bell, Culver's. I should start.
Why would
eating
you
like
have Culver's?
You want to get McDonald's after this?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go to Hannaford, get a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep so hard, dude.
That's right.
I'm
eat a piece of cake, eat
so
McDonald's,
fucking tired.
fall asleep.
I've been losing weight, been taking better care of myself.
Now you look good.
Let's ruin it.
Let's fuck it up.
Thanks, man. I've been feeling good, dude.
Good, you should.
I've been feeling good. Life's good.
All right.
What? Oh, now you're not with me on this?
No, it's just like, all right, cool.
You're encouraging me?
It was fucking brag out, all right?
It's
Ooh, I'm
fucking,
gonna get a piece of cake.
It's brag time.
Yeah, nice sweater, fucking Sigmund Freud.
Where do you go study the brain, you fucking loser?
Wow.
Where do you go get eaten by a tiger? Oh, that was Sigmund. Who was that? Sigmund and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, I think they're all dead now.
I think I got eaten by a tiger.
Good.
It's been a very violent episode.
Yeah. Life is blood and pain and oil.
That's back. Hopefully we don't come to a completely collapsed stock market tomorrow, huh?
I want to.
Yeah, I love chaos and discord.
I wanna ride a 4-wheeler in the desert.
Oh, I will say, I think I'm going to reiterate my point that money is not real because apparently $6 trillion were just wiped out over the past weekend.
Yeah.
So, but I still got $1 in my pocket. So,
Yeah. Any other dumbass fucking takes? Yeah, money probably isn't real. That's why everyone's freaking out about it and its value. You fucking dipshit. Yeah, money's probably not real. That's why I spend it and think about it all the time.
You ever see that clip of like Jerry Seinfeld? It's like, when did money become everything?
Oh,
when did it become so important? Me. All right, give away your $1 billion then, you stupid fuck.
Or do you need that to fuck high schoolers, you fucking loser?
When did money become everything?
Yeah. He's like that bit in one of his newer specials where like, how come you call a taxi but you order an Uber?
What's the deal? What's the deal with airplane food? I complained about it so much and now I can't get a damn meal.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Yeah, that's Jerry Seinfeld.
B-movie.
B-movie.
What if I fucked a bee?
Yeah.
What if I'm a bee that gets pussy? I was an autistic guy that got pussy. What if I'm a bee?
Right.
What if I was a bee?
All right, you guys got shows you want to plug?
I'm going to be featuring for Carlos Mencia this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Empire Comedy Club. If it happens, tickets have not been moving. I'm featuring because they said, hey, let's book a local comedian so bad Carlos Mencia won't want to steal a single one of his jokes.
That's right.
And boy, do they do it. So yeah, Carlos Mencia at Empire Comedy Club this weekend.
Hell yeah. I'll be at Great Falls Comedy Club in Auburn on April 11th, and I'll be at Lincoln's in Portland, Maine on April 24th, and then I'll be at Great Falls again at May 16th, and trying to pack in more dates. Yeah, cool. 3
Awesome.
3 in 2 months. I like that.
Patty's back in town, dude.
Patty's back in town.
Confidently Wrong is a Barn Boys media production, hosted by Chris and Pat Nugeth, produced by Garrett Morris. If you'd like to support this podcast, please visit our Patreon. New episodes out every Wednesday. Don't fight in your cars unless you want to get mauled by a savage animal or an angry woman from Winnipeg.
True.
Yeah. So be nice.
Be
Love
nice.
you. We were just kidding. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.